society.
Hold on, I'll give you the evidence, but the Senate budget website
Yes, of
stated
course.
that
There is a website, and I'm pretty sure I have a not like probably like 80% probability wise that you're going to use a fair report that 180 billion dollars that we're in a net or a deficit with illegal immigrants. The fair report for something like that, and I can already tell that source is a extremely white nationalist group. I really hope you don't use that source.
okay, that's the source I'm using. So what is
Yep, told you, brother. So
okay?
that
So you
source
want
is that source an extremely white nationalist group, right wing media source that makes up probable data and fabricates data as well. They said it in their own reports.
they say that they fabricate
What is a
data?
white nationalist?
Yes, yes. A white
I've never
nationalist
heard
is
of
someone
this.
who a white nationalist is someone who thinks their own white
Who believes in
race,
the
being the
country
white race,
superpower?
is
Because
superior against any other race,
Do you
and
mean a
believes
white
that they should only
supremacist?
It's basically
no
a racist
a
white
white
person.
Some
nationalist.
words you
Yeah,
can't
Tomato's
say because you
motto,
might get
it's
voice
sort of like
chat
the same.
banned. So you gotta decode the words that are being used.
Okay, what's the difference between the two? The one that I said and a white nationalist. What's the difference between the two?
There's really no difference. It's just one you won't get you chat banned, and the other one might get you chat banned for 6 minutes.
Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, thank you.
Very welcome, sir. Very welcome. My
Yeah, that fair
thing
report
is,
by Congress. Oh yeah.
Okay, wait, hold up. Before we go any further, can we actually clarify what the source says? Because you like kind of tried to indict it like preemptively, but none of us actually heard what the source said.
Yes.
So if you want to,
Yes.
so Thunder, if you want to share that.
okay, I'm sure the other guy would love to tell you because he apparently despises the source. I mean,
Well, you said in chat there's nothing wrong with it, so I'm curious what it says.
it's like okay, so it's a fair report, and it says that immigrants are around 172 billion dollars of net cost spending, which is out of pocket government money.
Yes. Which
Okay.
which
All
I
right,
which
sure.
I
That's
rebutted.
referring. Okay,
Nice number. What did that
That's
actually do
referring
to
to-
the economy?
It took 172 billion dollars out of the government's budget. What?
Okay, and what did that change aside from the lives of many people who were struggling otherwise?
The government's budget and the increase of tax dollars.
Okay, hold on. So you're telling me that the government losing a little bit of money when we're already trillions in debt and we're never going to default? You're telling me that the government losing a little bit of money isn't worth getting people into better lives?
So the $1 trillion of debt we're in is mostly to the public.
Hold on. So you're saying a couple $100 billion of debt, which the government has way more than that already, so it's a literal fraction of an increase.
Sure.
You're telling me that losing that money is not worth saving tons of people or improving tons of people's lives? Because you can't even tell me what losing, even if we were to believe that source was totally true, which again, the Zogaro, or sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, already
have to
indicted
provide
your source.
evidence
But
and
even if we were to believe your source is 100% true, you can't even tell me what losing that money did. And I can
did
tell you
tell
that it
you. I
improved
said
a lot
it-
of people's lives.
Losing 172 billion improved people's lives. How?
By giving them an
Hey,
opportunity to
Thunder,
work in the States.
Yeah,
Thunder, what
I
source are
can
you
bring
using,
up.
bro?
The
Well,
Senate
I can bring up
government.
this.
I can
source.
definitely
Oh,
say
wait,
if
what?
you let those
I
people in
misunderstood what you were saying.
and they work, they'll replenish the debt. You know what I mean? If you let them in and you give them their papers and the evaluation tests and all that, and you let them work, they'll replenish the debt ceiling and make it, come down. You know. I'm just
okay,
saying.
hold on.
Also,
I misunderstood what
in
you were saying.
terms
You're saying
in
I
terms,
like help. Excuse me. I'm
are
going to
you
do this.
you're using the FAIR report, right? The Federation for American Immigration, right?
I'm sure there are other sources out to the same thing.
No. Are you using that source, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so that source has been proven to be a white nationalist group against
By
immigration.
what?
They've been
By
proven
what?
in
And
fact What do you
By
mean by
what,
white?
dude?
It's a simple Google search that the owner and the
Yeah,
CEO is a white
I
nationalist.
like literally, yeah. So some the Southern Poverty Law Center classifies fear as a hate group with ties to white supremacist groups.
What is their what's it called? What's it called again?
The
Well,
fair report or whatever.
Federation for American
Federation.
Immigration.
Yeah.
That sounds like some old nationalist.
Wait, so like, what source proved that they were fabricating evidence?
Did I not just give you
Yeah,
the evidence?
I'm trying to I'm also trying to find it right now. They have it in a PDF for their own statistical data that they fabricate estimates as well. It's okay. You guys could keep on talking. I'll find it here in a second.
Yeah, I go back to what I said earlier, because even if we can talk about how reliable the source is all day long, but like at the end of the day, I think the government losing a little bit of money is totally worth improving thousands of people's lives.
Me
Okay,
too.
but although that report is allegedly like proven false, if it let's say it was true, the they also reported that the illegal immigrants don't provide like a benefit compared like the deficit for illegal alien money that they provide into the money that the government spends on them, it would be a negative or a deficit.
Okay, can we? I'm going to clarify something.
That could also
You
be
are speaking
concluded for
purely
American
in dollars.
citizens.
You are speaking purely in dollars. You are giving
that can also
absolutely no
be
regard to people's quality of life. If we only cared about debt, if we only cared about debt and money we lose, we would all be living way worse lives in the United States than we would be living right now, because the government would be worried about paying off like $35 trillion of debt instead of actually helping their citizens live decently. So your argument makes no sense.
You know, and I was also gonna say the government's not a business. I don't know why we care about losing money or not. We're not a
Why do we
business. It's
care
meant to
about
serve the
losing
people.
money?
We're serving the people. We're not. We're not a business. The U.S. government is not a business.
If the U.S. government was a business, we'd be totally out of business because we're $33 trillion in debt. But what do we have instead? We have a country that can actually help people live better lives.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just go.
All right, sorry. I'll let you talk.
That is constituted of. I'm looking at something right now. I'm sorry.
You good?
Okay, I looked it up. Google isn't telling me anything about them.
And again, this is why I'm just discussing it on a level that's like, even if we're ignoring the like source indite, even if we take the source at its best, I still think it's wrong.
Generally, it's only this fair report. It's generally only this fair report that says illegal immigrants are a deficit. I have not seen any other source clarify
I feel like
to make illegal immigrants a deficit.
And if we remove these people anyways, I just looked up from UPenn. If we remove these people anyways, like you know how much it would cost to remove all these people, these illegal immigrants, to keep them out.
So I'm not necessarily advocating for the removal of the illegal immigrants. I don't believe in a completely closed-border policy, and I don't advocate for ICE either.
Can I intervene real quick? We are in debt 39.46 trillion.
Oh, it's even more than I thought.
Okay.
But yeah,
I think it's 39.
That goes back to the point.
You could stack that to the moon.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Literally.
about to be 40.
And again, I think adding a little bit to that pile is not only a fair trade to improve people's lives, especially if you can't even tell me, Thunder, what losing that specific money does to everyone else. Like it's not going to do anything.
I did tell you.
What does it do?
Can we just fix the gas prices?
So we could.
The gas prices is not a result of losing a couple $100 billion. It's a result of a world trade issue that is mostly irrelevant. Unless you can give me a really clean connection, but like
Okay,
I
so
want my
that
gas, not
$172 billion
McCall's
or whatever
$2
the
a
money is,
gallon.
it could have been used to raise like the education budget. It could have been used to raise multiple.
Okay, saying it could have been used
the
isn't like
education,
helpful. What was it used
the
for, and what did we
education,
lose?
I'm not a
yeah. Also,
government
the
worker. I can't
education.
necessarily
Hold on,
decide
hold
what
on.
it could be used
No,
for.
no, 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 no. Hold up. So in terms of the education budget for last year was also nearly up to $1 trillion. What was the
The
illegal
education
immigration?
budget?
Yes, yes, it was. Last year it was up
No.
to nearly one. Search it up. It was nearly $1 trillion. You can search
The
it up. The illegal
the
immigration.
education budget for
They
the fiscal
use.
year of 2027 is only 49 billion. How did it have shrunk by
Are we?
950?
Are we in 2027? Are we in
I said
2027?
2026, not 2027.
Okay. Okay, 2026. Again, I said last year. So are we in 2025? No, we're in 2026. I said last year. You search up
Okay,
the
last year. So you're telling me
education
the
budget for
education
last year.
budget shrank by 950 billion.
Yes, it was nearly $1 trillion for last year of our education budget. You can search it up.
No, it was
I got my own
103 billion
stats.
last year. What are you talking about?
No, you're wrong.
What do you mean I'm wrong? Okay, the
Brother,
the USDOE says that it was $1 trillion, right? No, they only requested $82.4 billion. What?
for the fiscal year 2025 was $103 billion. Yes. Here, I have the. I'll pull up the source right here in a second.
You said it was $1 trillion.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
argument-
I know, I did. And I'm
Is it
looking
valid,
up
by
the
the
source
way?
right now.
because he's not using modus POTUS or syllogisms. So
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude!
Bro,
how-
oh my
what is it?
god,
Avatar?
Shrek! Oh my god, Shrek, I hate you.
What did he say?
Shrek, I hate you.
What did he say?
Modus POTUS is because what's it called? Me and that guy, and then Zoe go whatever. Sorry. This one guy just kept bringing up Modus POTUS, and it was just
What is
so
modus
aggravating.
POTUS?
Wait, what
I want
is
to.
that?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
God.
You remember the guy that kept arguing with Modus POTUS?
Yeah.
I don't know, like
It
if
was so
A
absurd.
equals.
Wait, what is that?
You don't want to get into it.
Can I?
Let's get back on topic, team.
Okay,
Hold
so
on.
here,
Can I?
I have it right here, the source. I'm gonna find the statistic here.
You can control F.
What's the Pythagorean theorem?
Why is that?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Bro, is there even ever anything to argue? This problem makes sense.
Are gonna be some low
Well,
IQ.
Thunder disagrees.
No, I don't necessarily see
Well,
it.
or,
I
okay,
see
you
Wikipedia
disagree with
what
some
it
of
calls
it,
C.
which we're just discussing, right?
Yo, finally figured out how to change the stage.
Are we in the house?
I like it.
It's
Oh,
not.
I didn't
We
know I
are
was
in a courtroom.
unmuted.
I
My
do
bad.
actually like the other one better, but my mod just changed it, so we can roll with
Okay.
it.
Oh, okay, yeah. It has more
I
people
just go-
anyway, so we're good.
I just want to go ahead and say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I need to disagree with a slight thing in this topic. So as a Democrat myself, I support ICE and what they go for, but I don't like the way currently that it's being used. I like what they stand for, and I don't think that we should have immigrants in our country that legally shouldn't be here. I'm not saying we should just open the borders and everyone should be able to come in, because that's definitely not safe for our country. But I personally don't like how it's being used. But
Right
I
now?
I like, yes, but I like the idea of it.
Wait, what do you mean by, like,
I do actually feel
being
really
used?
strongly about this, so I'd like to respond. Sorry. So on this point, you say that people who aren't legally allowed to be here shouldn't be here, but the problem becomes think about how you actually legally get here. The legal process to immigrate into the United States is genuinely garbage. Like it is. There are
Agreed.
so many
Yeah, we need to
barriers
fix
to
that.
get through
We need to fix
for,
that.
And I
for
agree.
immigrants.
I agree
and
with you. That I think it's hard to get into our country, but I do think that there should be something similar to ICE, but I do not think it should be as harsh and as inhumane that is currently being used
Okay,
as.
I think we fundamentally agree then. I think maybe the phrase like we should let immigrants
Hey,
in
can I say
should be like
something really
interpreted
quick?
as make it easier for legal immigrants to become
Yeah.
Also,
something?
Thunder, I got the source for
Can you just share
nearly
the
$1
title
trillion
because
in
I
terms
think
of education. Yeah, I got you. So if you search up educationdata.org slash public education spending statistic, it'll bring up the source of U.S. public education spending statistics per pupil. Public K through 12 spending averaged on $16,526 in 40 year 2023. K through 12 public schools have spent $981.57 billion in fiscal year of 2024.
Wait, what's the title of the source? So like I said the website, but
title is U.S. Public Education Spending Statistics. Last updated 2026, February 17th.
Howdy, people.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm sure you have a rebuttal or something. I'll be right back. I gotta.
Yep.
You should really analyze what I said there, bro, because it's absolutely true. It doesn't take 20 years if you're a rich person, Loki.
I don't think it takes
Just
20
Loki.
years for anyone, but sure.
But
Which
if
is
you're low
good.
income, if you're a Hispanic person, then it just happens to take a lot more time, which is usually 15 to 20 years.
Yikes. Ooh.
Yeah, which is why people have to come here illegally anyways. People who come from lower income backgrounds.
Hey,
Oh, you're referring to like
I don't know
family
how to say
preference
your name.
people?
Can I? Damn.
Do you think that's like fair?
Cut me right off there.
Wait,
You're referring to like family preference people in specific?
Wait, what did you say? Ask that again.
Do you think
You're
that's
referring to like the family
fair?
people
Oh,
who.
my bad.
Do I think that's fair? Absolutely not.
But
Okay,
like, what if
I'm-
they need protection? What do they do
That's
then?
why we have border patrol. It should absolutely not take over 15 years. I feel like the minimum should take at least 5 years. People have things to do. That's why they flee their country.
You're referring to like the family preference people in specific, where the green card category is reserved for
Or at least
people
citizenship.
who have people. So that green card status is like reserved for more distant people who have like extended relevance within the U.S. or relatives, not relevance.
No, I know the qualifications. You need to be here at least, I don't know how many years. You need to be at least living here for about a certain amount of years. But I'm talking about the people who have already immigrated here. It takes them so long. Why does it take them so long? Because they're not rich.
I'm not saying that it's a good thing.
I know.
so that means that they can come in here legally? I'm confused. That's your point.
I'm saying that we should not make like the time, like, you know, we should like for sure lower that.
Oh yeah, I agree. So would you say that makes it good that they come in illegally?
Well,
Or is it
wait, you
still
need to
bad that
speak
they
a little louder. Hold up, let me put your volume more up. Speak.
He's saying
Of
you
course.
justify them coming in illegally.
Yeah.
I'm
Is that
justifying
what
people
justifies
coming
it?
in illegally.
Yeah, I'm asking.
I agree with her.
I'm advocating for the people specifically who come from low income backgrounds and absolutely have no kind of criminal charges, none of that in their background. I think they should at least have 5 years. It should not be taking them 15, 20 years plus for due process.
Okay. I agree with you as well. So you agree that does not make it like okay for them to come in the country illegally because of the time span that it takes.
You know what? Yeah, I'll agree with that. But
Okay.
remember, the only reason why they come here illegally is because due process takes forever.
Oh yeah, and I understand. We definitely need to fix that system.
Can I
But
intervene there?
at the
Can
same
I?
time, that's why we have riots. That's why we have protests. You know, that's why things of that nature are able to be done. I don't think coming into the country illegally is going to help your case when
Not at
you're
all.
talking about.
Can I
You know what I mean?
intervene there? What you're saying about the long period of time you have to wait. This here says
Yeah.
to become a U.S. citizen through naturalization, you must be a green card holder for at least 5 years, or 3 years if you are married to a living living with a U.S. citizen. So, like, it could take 12 to 18 months.
Or
So
just join.
I don't
I
know.
think we're not talking about
Just join the
citizenship. I
army.
think we're
How
talking
many years
about
did you
getting a
say?
green
I'm
How
card.
just
many
saying
years
I
did you
don't know where
say?
your
Wait, hold up.
idea came
Question. How
from,
many
but
years did you say? 5 to 6 years?
at least
With
5 years,
correct?
at least 5 years, and
Okay,
it can
well that
also
disproves
take
also your
three
entire point
years.
again.
It can also take 3 years.
That also disproves sort of my point because I know someone personally. I'm on call with them right now, and they've been married to a U.S. citizen for over 7 years, and they still don't have that. Why?
It's a
Well,
problem.
you
We need to
know,
take care of
same thing with a
Exactly.
There are no
job.
someone. I don't
reports.
know.
I mean,
They
I
don't
don't
have a
really know
single criminal record.
I don't know their story, but I would think
They
the
don't have
same thing
criminal
with the
record.
job application. You would have to be consistent with them if you want them to see your point that you're the person for the job.
But do you see my issue? It should not be taking over 7 years.
Low key,
This
a
should not be
parking
taking that
ticket
long.
can mess it up. I'm being straight up. A parking ticket can mess it up, right? You don't have.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't have
wait,
to
wait,
have
wait.
criminal
Are we talking? Are we
records.
talking about the average time it takes to become a naturalized citizen of 5 to 8 years? Yeah, it should be absolutely be lessened. There's no reason for a person to determine their status for 8 years at maximum to become an American citizen. Yeah, and in that term, I'm about to go eat. I'll be back if y'all are still here.
Enjoy
to
your
be
food,
honest.
my brother.
Have a good night.
Wait.
You two, take it easy.
He left.
What's the general consensus here?
So, your friend who's still trying to get citizenship, how is he or she doing? I don't think.
I think she's AFK for a minute too.
All right. I'm gonna say real fast. Let's kind of like reset a little bit. We kind of just got through like a big chunk of conversation. Do I? Oh, I can use this scale. That's kind of cool. Change the topic. Well, same topic, but like we have a new batch of people, and there's a lot of tangents going on from the previous conversation. So I felt like we should probably reset a little bit, especially the whole thing about education budget.
It's pure comedy.
Okay.
Yeah. We won't go there for now. If he comes
Okay.
back, you can discuss that later.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Do we have anyone that in here that disagrees with this prompt?
Bruh.
I do totally.
Yo, we are not
100%.
marked. This dude has been marking his
I forgot I was streaming. Back in another courthouse.
Like you thirsty and you have milk in the fridge, and so you
Oh,
just
nah,
get the
nah,
milk
nah,
out,
nah,
pour it in
nah.
a cup, and
I
just drink
actually
it.
did that 2 weeks ago because I'd rather drink the milk in my fridge than the tap water
Bro, I
that
just
runs
did
in
that
the,
when my
in the
game
pipes.
crashed, bro.
That's different. Like that's a different situation.
Well, who's just out here
Like
milk
that's
guzzling?
That's crazy.
Yeah, because if it's desperation,
He said,
yeah,
"What,
but I'm
Liz,
not
what?"
just gonna. I'm not just gonna chug some milk for funsies.
because I know some people like milk is their preferred beverage. Like what's going on?
No,
Like just
I don't
plain
know.
milk.
Sometimes milk be
I
hitting
don't know
though. Like
anyone out
sometimes
here
milk
just
be
seeking
hitting
out
though.
milk.
I mean, but I feel like it has to be like real cow milk. It can't be no almond, no, no coconut
I can
milk.
drink
Or
almond
nothing.
Like
milk.
milk be hitting
Honestly, I
sometimes though.
cannot
Like,
drink plain milk.
Milk
I
be
cannot
hitting.
drink plain milk.
what you mean you can't drink
Yeah.
plain milk? This why you're squirting out.
See, because I'm saying
I
like,
drink
why
milk.
would you?
I drink milk. I
I'm
drink
attempting
almond.
to whiteness.
That's
Ew,
why you're
because
squirting out.
why would you have fresh baked chocolate chip cookies and you gonna dip it in some almond milk? That's nasty.
Whoa.
I ain't gonna lie,
I
she
don't.
has a
Okay,
point,
okay,
bro.
okay.
She has a point.
Let me explain myself.
Mm-hmm.
When I have cookies and stuff, like you know the sweets that you eat with milk, obviously it's gonna be regular milk. But if I'm drinking milk by itself, it has to be like strawberry milk, almond milk, like stuff
Okay,
like
that's
that.
that's
Oh, you're one of
different. That's
those.
different.
I agree with that.
I
You
can
can't be out
agree.
here drinking plain ass milk.
Wait. K-Bands, what do you mean? I'm one of those.
Nah, you're just one of those. Them school kids, man.
Them school kids.
So like strawberries your preferred thing.
No, I don't prefer
Nah,
milk.
strawberry like
period.
any other
Y'all
thing but
My
plain
favorite
milk is like
flavor.
you know, besides
Y'all
like nah,
remember-
look, if you can't dip it in anything, you like you choose strawberry or like anything else besides plain
Well,
milk.
what are you dipping in it?
Do y'all remember when they started adding vanilla milk as the milk cartons? We had chocolate and strawberry and regular. Then they added
Vanilla?
that nasty vanilla milk.
It was because of those
That's just
lactose
plain
intolerant
milk.
people.
That's just plain. Why you
Yeah,
calling
that's
it
just plain milk.
No, it wasn't
No,
plain.
it
It was
actually
vanilla.
flavored. It was actually
It
flavored
was
like
vanilla.
vanilla.
The only
Yeah.
way
It
vanilla
wasn't
Nah, it tastes like
plain.
regular milk to me, man.
Ugh.
K-Bands, I don't think you know
Tastes
what
like
vanilla milk is.
eggnog. I know what she talking
No,
about.
It's
I'm not
regular
gonna hold
milk.
y'all.
Yo,
Do
I
y'all
swear to
remember?
you,
Do
it
y'all
might have
remember
just
how
been
we had
y'all
like
school.
that?
Well, who's up?
It might have
Who's
just
up
been
on the
y'all
stand?
Hey, I know what
Give
you're
me
talking
that.
about. That vanilla
school.
milk.
Yo,
That.
put me up.
What do you get me kicked it, bro? What the? That's lame right there, bro. How you just gonna kick me out? I ain't even sit up there, bro. Like, you just gonna sit me up there and then kick me out at 3:33 on the clock almost. That's crazy, bro. I go change my outfit. Infiltration. Undercover is not working. Infiltration. Another courthouse.
Just the environment they are in. You get what I'm saying?
I
Like you're not saying
understand
anything
that.
that you're not saying anything in my that's like oh god.
So much of yap going on. What? We get to the point.
No, we're just agreeing with her because she's making sense.
I'm
Like-
explaining the point that the other guy was.
Well, yeah, you're attempting to, but at the same time, it's not. It's just not adding up.
No, I want to hear what the other guy's
Yeah,
conversation.
go ahead,
Please,
go ahead.
Try your best. I'm trying to understand it.
Okay, well, I wouldn't really call it classism, right? But I think even if we can explain why a person is the way they are, right? You can look into their upbringing. It will always make sense, but I think people still have a right to choose whether or not that's something that they're attracted.
So for example, like my upbringing, for example, we're still in my grandparents' house where I was abused in, for example, my little sister.
How he little Oh my god. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I have a very similar take.
I just
I feel like what they're arguing about in chat is very like stupid.
No, for real. Whoever wanted to go, please.
Hello, host. Are you
Yeah, I'm
still
still
here?
here. I've been listening this entire time. I'm just waiting till y'all done.
It's okay. No. I was just gonna say I am gonna join on my computer, and I just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks.
I just have a question. Are we still talking about the the title?
I feel like during this entire conversation, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I feel like this entire conversation, it's always leading back to how, not stereotype, not culture, just how the BLK women and men were raised. It's just, at the end of the day, it's just how they were raised.
A debate that no one will win because no one's going to agree to disagree. So I feel like we
That's what debates are.
I'll tell you.
Why do women in particular get so much flack?
I'm not gonna lie.
For
They're mostly the one doing it. I mean, like, I'm not trying to even be. I'm not even trying to be like. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's always the typical like, oh yeah, BLK women are loud. I mean, like, it's because we're mostly seeing it from them. It's not anything harsh. Good in chat. Watermelon is not a soul.
So listen, I've lived a lot of places in my life, right? I've lived in low-income neighborhoods. I've lived in not high income, but middle.
I feel like the classism doesn't matter if you don't understand how it feels when it comes to color.
So I that's what I'm saying at all, right? But like the common denominator wasn't ever really just race, right? There's been people that lived all around me of different class, right? People that have more access to safe headspace are a lot more are a lot nicer to be around, right? If someone is in my face and
why do you think
constantly
they're
yelling,
constantly
constantly
like?
being
Why do you think other
feeling
people
the
are
need to
being
prove
mad?
themselves, it doesn't matter.
He's just proving his point. Let him
No,
talk.
I'm asking him a
No,
question.
no. Okay,
I'm
no.
not talking to you, so I need you to be quiet. I'm asking him a question.
Dude, come on, man.
No, I'm being real. If I'm not talking to you, don't talk
Stereotypes
to
are
me.
given their
Okay, chill out.
Y'all have
Man,
one.
okay, let's
chill
go
out.
ahead, go ahead.
what you said. It's crazy.
I don't know who he is, but he's vouching for you, so go ahead.
No. Let her speak. I was like,
No. You like he was so prone for you speaking, so I want to let
Okay,
you
hold on. There's so many people talking.
Wait, yeah, I understand that. We're not gonna do the petty stuff, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's giving you that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should take that. No shade.
Can you name me 5 soul foods right now?
okay,
Also, another
don't
thing
come
too-
on the stage to argue with someone in the chat, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is?
I guess, yeah, that's will be facts, bro. But OJ, can you unmute yourself, please?
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say?
Yeah. So, because you didn't want to use Google or whoever made that watermelon standpoint, whatever, watermelon is not in it, innate part of BLK culture.
Yeah, but
that's all I need to say.
Stereotypes are not given.
Here's the thing.
But
I love watermelon, but here's the thing. It's just like soul food is our culture. So because we used to plant fruits back in the day on the farm. What?
Oh my God. It was.
Can we move on from this, please?
Oh, let this woman speak.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's
Okay, let's break down.
Now, I would understand why soul food, or not you guys, but we have actually meals and dishes. That's what a part of a culture is. You can't just specifically, like a banana isn't a monkey.
No, it absolutely is though.
Okay, but the reason why I said that is because of their culture. How is that their culture?
That's because that's the prime thing that they eat.
Okay, so exactly. So because wait. So because we started eating watermelon so much, right? Or whatever they said, right? They put that stereotype on us.
No.
Okay. So with that being said, everybody's agreeing with me. What the heck are you guys saying?
Watermelon was a cheap fruit. That was
okay.
what
Tell me why. Tell me why.
at the time. That's why that
Okay, stop.
Just like how Matrix is pointing out, I'm gonna piggyback off that. Just how Matrix is pointing out that that was the prime thing that we ate. The same thing going for the monkey. That's
listen,
a prime
we literally do not need to talk.
Wait,
be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Let him finish.
Let's get, like how you said, soul food is a part of our culture. Look to a stereotype, like how we say, oh, if you're Mexican, you eat tacos because that's the prime food that they eat. That's their soul food for them. That is everything. It's not given to you. It's basically earned. So whatever our culture does the most out of, it's that's the title we earned because we gave it to ourselves.
Yeah,
you
should
think I want to
Yeah. Okay. Be quiet. Everybody chill out. One at a time. I can't lie though to answer your stuff. To answer, bro, be quiet, bro. To answer your stuff, Sim, I can't even hold you, bro. I'm not taking any sources from podcasts. I'm gonna take sources from online, actual sources. So that being said, it's cool. I'm not gonna answer that. I just told you I'm not gonna take any sources from podcasts.
You don't have to take the source from podcasts.
You're the source. You're the source. It's not really.
And comment on
Stop talking over each other.
Okay, hold on. Okay, who wants to ask a question? Who wants to ask a question?
No. Can we start muting people, please? Bro,
I just want to make a point for 5 seconds. You guys have been falling for 200-year-old propaganda. Why? The reason why you guys think that watermelons are in quote inherent. Oh my God.
Let him finish, bro. Sam, what are you doing? Speak.
I was the one speaking.
I said Sam, bro. Like, listen closely.
He got BC, man.
He's... No, he said 20 seconds.
Hey, Haitian, I got a question for you.
Yeah. What?
I was initially going to ask you, is you okay?
Yeah, I'm cool. So anyways,
no, we gonna dwell in it a little bit. You okay?
I'm cool. Next.
I just listen. Let me say something. You know, I just want to ask you something, Haitian. So what is wrong with watermelon being a part of something that we eat?
Oh my God! Should I say
something?
Wait, please.
Okay.
Nothing's wrong
I
about
think she's trolling.
That was
Hey, Vicky.
It's just not a part of our culture. It's a stereotype.
Really?
No, we're splitting hairs over this.
Thank you, Angel. Thank you, bro. Wow. And honestly, when Sam comes here and clears everybody, bro, for the first time actually.
Wait.
Yeah, it'll be a good
Can I
vibe.
please
Definitely
say
gonna
something?
raise
Oh my
splitting
god.
hairs over a
Because
definition.
we
Yeah,
keep
okay, go ahead.
we keep talking about watermelon as something a part of the culture. We can say it whatever we want to say. If y'all want to say it's part of the culture, fine. If some people don't want to say it's part of the culture, fine. I'm stating
Thank you.
it based off facts. Facts we have been torn
Oh
down.
my God, see, this is what, oh my God.
Propaganda.
Well,
The FBI has literally got us.
how are you
FBI has
clapping
literally
when
got
they
us.
stated fact
Not only
that when
with
I
that,
stated the
because
same
no,
said
she said
fact?
no,
You're like, I don't agree
no,
with
she
you.
didn't
Hold
say
on.
the same fact.
Hold
What are
on.
you
I
I
said
said
that.
it.
Let me
I
say
said it in
something.
detail on why we have this as a stereotype.
Oh my God.
brother.
No. But
Where
that's the
is the
problem.
mind?
We keep saying that we're earning these stereotypes when that is not fair for our community. Every time I'm hearing this, we're just bringing ourselves down, bringing ourselves down, bringing ourselves down.
Okay,
You want to
listen.
say that watermelon is a part of the community because we earned it. Well, those are stereotypes based off colored people. You want to say that we're loud because of that's the stereotype. We earned it because of palm-colored people. And if there are any white people here, I am so
I
sorry.
want to take it from
I
you.
have many friends that are white that understand me and love me, but that's not fair for everybody to say these are stereotypes that we earned when there's many different types of BLK people that are many different types of shades, many different types of personalities, and we're not all one monolith. Not monolith.
Okay, you said we're
Monolith
loud
is
because
a
of the white people. How does that make sense?
Okay,
You
you want me to
said
do that?
we're
I will
loud.
walk.
You said we're loud because of
Bro,
the
you're
palm-colored
getting
people.
loud. That's the problem, brother. You're
No,
literally
no,
getting
because that
loud
makes
for no
absolutely
reason.
no sense. I'm trying.
No. But
I
that doesn't mean
actually
no, but that
understood
doesn't
her.
mean you
Slim.
have to be
Slim.
loud,
Is your
bro.
name Sims?
Mind you, she's talking to you.
Sims? Which one can I
Yes,
say?
yes, Sim.
Sims.
His name is Sim. His name is
Sims,
Sim.
I'm gonna walk you to this because I'm going to explain to everything. And shoot, you know what? I will even try to find evidence to prove my case after I find it. But I'm gonna walk you to it. So the stereotype that we are. I'm gonna start with this. I'm going to start with the stereotype of, I'm not even going to get touched into watermelon because I'm tired of hearing that word. I'm so tired of hearing that word. Let's talk about, okay, I want to use a big one that is a stereotype. Gangsters, gangster music, all that stuff. Now, has it been now in newer generations that gangster music is not what it used to be? Yes. But what was rap beforehand? Rap was poetry. Rap was a thing that was only special for niche groups as well, mainly in the BLK community. To sorry, I'm stuttering right now. To express
yourself.
our emotions, to express how we are, to talk about the culture, all that stuff. But when it started to become mainstream and everybody was hearing what BLK people were talking about of the negative sing up the community, that was negative, and now all stereotypes of rap music being gangster music and all that stuff has now became a part of our stereotype that we have earned. I don't think that's fair because rap music was never like that in the beginning. Rap music was a form of art. Rap music was a form of storytelling. All that stuff is what rap music was.
No.
Tupac, read that. You can't agree that.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay. That's
Listen.
okay.
I agree with you. Please, I'm begging you guys, okay? We can go on a magical journey learning about Black history. It really is amazing. We could talk about how the Reds and Blues were initially a form of community that would protect their
That's the problem.
neighborhoods.
I'm sorry to
and
cut you
how
off.
they
I
were-
really do
and
hate
how
it.
they were-
But that's
and
the
how-
problem, that we're not understanding the history behind of why this is what it is and what is happening now. To now that everybody is saying that, well, this is new for me.
That's
But
not the
everybody's
problem.
earning these
When we
stereotypes.
turn it into something else, which it was it okay, if we turn something into something much more, let's say, bad, then I would say, yeah, we did that to ourselves. You can't even say that was our you can't even say that wasn't our fault. When we turn something that was supposed to be poetry into something that was so bad now, ourselves. You can't even say that was the palm colored people's fault. That was our fault.
No.
What stereotypes have BLK people earned?
Okay,
I
let
wouldn't,
me.
I
You,
wouldn't, I
I
wouldn't, I
honestly
wouldn't
think we're
want to
like,
say earned, but you know, there are some stereotypes that are perpetuated today, right?
I would definitely use the word
That is
earn.
I don't
okay.
think
Well,
that's like
see,
that's
we're
not fair because if
How?
you as a BOK man, someone is going to come up to you one day and say, "Oh, you're a gangster. Oh, you're a rapper. You need to be shot dead on the streets, blood flowing on the streets because you are what your color is. You are nothing but
man, you
dirty.
tripping,
Please
You
let
know
me
man. What
why
the
abuse you."
people
hell?
consider you know why people consider BOK people to be gangsters? Because most of when they see a young generation of BOK people, they see what other people don't. And yeah, when you start
Okay, you
acting
see,
like one,
you're
you start
including.
cussing out.
Wait,
Look
wait,
at
wait,
look,
wait. Let him
it's,
finish.
I say it's all about how you. I say it's all about how you display yourself in public. If you're dressing like a regular person and like not with any of them like people who wear them bandanas, because again, a lot of people who do wear bandanas are often into said being a gangster group. Therefore, I say it's how you present yourself in public. If you're dressing like a gangster, yeah, you're going to be considered a gangster. You have to dress with
So
common
I'm.
sense.
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What is dressing
So
like a
now we're
gangster like,
putting.
brother?
Okay, so
We
then that's
need
not
to
fair to
Putting
say
your
evolve.
that clothing
pants
has.
on,
Yes,
cussing out
yes.
with no respect, wearing bandanas. I feel like these are all.
With that in mind, I'm going to stop this broadcast. Catch you on the flippity floppity. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Hope you enjoyed whatever that was.